What's happening, y'all? This is Paulina of the Afro Anime Initiative, and I'm here to give you the review on the 12th and final episode of part 1 of Carole and Tuesday. Um, and the episode is named We've Only Just Begun. The song is by the Carpenters, so if you have a moment to check them out, please do, if you're not familiar with them already. So this episode pretty much picks up where it left off in the last episode. We get to see that Spencer is awesome. He's amazing. Carol, Gus, and Roddy hatch up a plan to get their Tuesday back by breaking into her castle. She has a castle. Okay. And at the same time, Spencer and Tuesday plan her escape so she can go and perform. I'm telling you, he's a real G. I love him. I love Spencer. I want to learn more about him. Like, this is another character, side character I want to learn more about. I love the girls, but they're not that interesting to me. Well, they are, but they're just not. Anyways, side note, I know you don't see my glasses this time. There's a glare, like a nasty glare with my light source. So please excuse that. So if you find me squinting or kind of like moving close to the camera, that means I'm blind. So, anyways, yes. So we have all this going on. Roddy is, sent in to be a decoy because, of course, at the same time, Tuesday makes a break for it. And both girls are reunited, but you hear the police coming and they're like, oh my God, a fan comes in and he's like, yeah, jump in. You guys need to get to the competition on time. And it's like, awesome. He drops them off to the train station on time so they can get back to the competition. In the meantime, we go to Angela and Dahlia, and Dahlia's like, well, the girls haven't come back yet. That might mean you'll win. And Angela's like, yeah, I don't want that. I want to win fair and square. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I want them to come and I want to beat them fair, So Angela takes them seriously as her rivals. Yes. The way I speak sometimes doesn't make sense. Anyways, yeah, so she takes them seriously as her competition, which is pretty cool. And she sings her own song. Yes, her own song, and it's the full version, which is cool because last time they kind of just cut the songs short, like really, really short. I guess it's just they wanted to pack in a lot. But her song, I believe, was called Light of Fire, and it was really, really good. And, I got the audience standing up. The judges loved her. Erdogan was like, it's my girl. And I'm just like, go away, Erdogan, go away. But on the train back, the girls kind of have a heart-to-heart. They apologize to each other, which is really nice. They're so cute. And Carol's like, she gives Tuesday like her little beat up present. It's this really cute guitar. I think it's like a acoustic guitar pin. It's so pretty and it's cute. I'm just like, aw, for Tuesday's birthday. So, I mean, there was kind of a lot on the episode. You have while you see Angela performing her song, it's like a whole montage. Both girls, Carole and Tuesday, are just running through the city and getting the attention of people. Are like, oh my God, hurry up, get to the competition, all that stuff, and great climactic stuff. You see Gus and Roddy in jail, in jail with like a bunch of other dudes just watching the competition. And so the girls do make it in time. And, well, they make it in time to perform. However, the rules was that, if the performer is not in the venue and ready to perform by the show starting, then they'll be disqualified because, they have to be there and ready. And one of the judges point that out, like, as much as we want to see you perform, we got to stick to the rules. And Carole's like, it's fine, we just want to perform. That's all we want to do. We've worked hard for this, and we're here for this. We want to perform. That's all we want to do. So um even the audience was like, yes, let them perform, we want to hear them. um so the girls performed Loneliest Girl, full version of it. Of course I cried, because that song is absolutely beautiful. And it was really charged, which is great. And much much better than the first time they performed it, even though the first time they performed it was like only a tidbit. They weren't done writing it. But this time, in the competition, they were really like, the energy was there between them, and it just was just a great flow, and they just fed off of each other's energy. The audience was stunned. The judges were like, oh my gosh, even Ertegun was crying. Dude was crying. And I'm like, oh, so he knows what real music is now. Well, maybe we might see a bit of a redemption. Or I'm sorry, I just don't like him. I don't. I mean, it's fun. It's great to make fun of him. I'll make fun of him when I can, when I want to, when I feel like it. But for the most part, I don't like him. He's just so. Of course, they blow the judges and the audience away. Um, One of the judges, of course, was like, "Well, okay, as per usual, by rules, Angela wins by default, by technicality. That one of them, she wins. But Carole, both Carole and Tuesday are given an opportunity to debut anyway, so both win. Both parties win. Everybody wins. Um, had a bit of a problem with that, but I'll get into that in a little bit. And both girls, of course, are like, what? You know? And I was happy for them, really happy. Of course, Angela seemed a little happy about it too. I don't know. It was kind of hard to gauge her reaction, but she totally, was happy that she won. Producer Tao was there too, watching Angela perform. I'm really curious to know more about his role later on in the series. Like, what else will he do? Because he has taken on an interest in Carole and Tuesday. So I want to see what direction, the story goes with that. Again, I still want to learn more about Dahlia and Angela and their past. Like, what happened? Dahlia has a record? What did she do? You know? But overall, the episode was okay. There's a lot going on at the same time. Also, just a hilarious little side note of the prison jail cell. Sorry, the jail cell that Roddy and Gus were in. Like everybody was crying their eyes out too. So that's like all that support, which is nice. Um, my overall feeling about this episode was that they put too much into it. They skimmed a lot. Um, and the fact that, both girls were given an opportunity to debut alongside with Angela, kind of, right? Yeah. Kind of put a taste in my mouth, because it's like, then what was the point of doing all of that? Really? Like, what was the point? Like, I really felt like it would have been more fulfilling to see them lose, but still get attention, still get the proper attention. Or, they tried, Angela won. Either they're still discovered by a scouting agent or a producer, or they're invited to bigger venues. They're invited to continue to perform all over the city and get more and more attention, and finally actually, get a proper introduction or a proper like contract through an agent, or well, not an agent. Well, yeah, an agent or music producer who's like, yeah, you guys are more, you're past, I don't want to say past amateur, because in this instance, they're less than, like, they barely performed in front of anybody, but here they are in a global competition. So, I mean, a lot of stuff didn't really make sense, but I really feel like, yeah, it's done for dramatic purposes. But I mean, the stuff that they went through, I felt like were highly unnecessary. Gus, music video or big venue, big venue, the quick and fast debut. And I'm just like, no, come on. Like, they went from performing on a bridge, well, one on a bridge, the other barely at all, to throwing them in front of an audience of like, how many people? Like 10,000 people or something like that. And they were booed off the stage. I mean, I would understand if that was their very first like professional gig, but come on. Like, for me, that was unnecessary. Like, they didn't have to be thrown in like that so early when they're just trying to get their feet off the ground, you know? I feel like the story could have been built up a little bit more that way, but it seems to me that in the second part, there are a lot more interesting things that happen after the competition. So I'm really curious to learn more about that. The pacing was okay. I don't know. I feel like again, it's a short 24 episode show altogether. But I feel like there's too much condensed, or there is much that we're introduced to but not given enough time to learn about. But it's, again, the first half of the series, so we'll get to see more in the second half once it drops in December, and you'll see my face again. Yay. My overall feeling about this show, it's good. I like it. I enjoy it. I love the music. I love the performances. There are a lot of side characters I really, really want to know more about. Like Crystal. I want to know more about her. I want to know more about like her past, her love life, especially because what is going on there. I want to learn more about Spencer. I'm actually more curious to learn more about Gus. Interestingly enough, like we already learned about his days in a band, his marriage, his previous marriage, and how things kind of went south. We do, I understand that we do learn more about both Tuesday and Carole later in the series, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to just kind of see more of Tuesday's mom, because she sounds fun. Really fun. And who else? I'm kind of like, with Ertegun, because I heard that there's more that happens to him in the second half of the series. I'm not quite sure what, because I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but I'm terrible at that. So I'm not going to tell you anything if I find out anything. But, um, yeah, I heard that we learn a little bit more about him. He goes through a bunch of other stuff, so I'm just like, okay. But if he gives me more of that self-centered, eh, then no. No. I'll just, no. Absolutely not. No. He's annoying. He's really annoying. Anyway, to cut things short, or not really, I'm actually kind of done. I've lost steam. Just want to say maybe this episode, out of 5, 3.5. The series so far, out of 10, 8. Give it an 8. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching and pushing through all 12 of these videos and seeing my face, doing nothing but emote and talk. So I appreciate your patience. Please excuse my whatever it is. I look like I'm tired, but I'm here. Again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. So please stay tuned for more videos, more reviews. I am planning on doing another book review pretty soon, and it should be dropping sometime within the next week or so, depending on the schedule. It should be very soon. And I got another book in mind to really kind of break down and analyze, so it will probably be more than a 15-minute video. So thank you once again. Please don't forget to like this video, or if you like this video, just click like, share it, subscribe to this channel, let people know about it, and talk to us. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what you want to talk about. Let us know what you want to hear from us, and don't forget to join the initiative. I'm Paulina, and take good care of yourselves, and I hope to see you soon.